Hello, welcome back to Pumpkin Plans. I know I keep apologising, and I'm sorry, I'm one of those people, I constantly apologise, but yes, this is the week of the 14th to 20th of December. I am aware we are now in February. I did keep meaning to get this up, and I know I've explained being a key worker work's been a bit crazy, and I had it all planned to get it up and running, and then unfortunately Adam's granny became very ill, and then a week later, so just a few days ago, she unfortunately passed away. So I was quite close to her as well, and so I found it difficult, and just seeing Adam and his family so upset was heartbreaking. So yeah, I've just been spending a lot of time with him. Obviously we couldn't go be with his family due to coronavirus and lockdown, and the rest of his family are all over in Ireland, and that's where his granny was. So it's been tough. We watched the funeral virtually on Tuesday. It was a lovely ceremony, but again, it was just tough seeing Adam get so upset, and yeah, just seeing his family there and not being able to comfort them. So I apologise, but obviously if you've been following along on my Instagram, you already know all these details. So yes, I did finally get it edited and everything, so I am just recording the voiceover now, but it is the 12th of February. So yeah, I do apologise. Life happens, doesn't it? We can't help these things, and I know you all will understand. Thank you so much for everyone's support and love and kind words over on Instagram. It's meant the world to Adam and his family and me. So yeah, thank you so much. I can't express how much I appreciate all of you. Also, if you hear noise in the background, Adam is cooking dinner, so you might be able to hear that in the background. But yeah, so this is the week of the 14th to 20th of not February, good lord, December, and this is a kit from DashofSunDesigns. I am currently on the PR team, so you can use my code Saskia10 to save, but I believe my term is coming to an end shortly, so you'll probably only be able to use it till the end of February, I think. We originally did a collab. We said we were going to use this kit to do a collab across that makes sense. We were going to use this kit to do a collab with us girls in the PR team, and mine was a little bit delayed getting to me because it's coming from Canada to the UK, so obviously postal problems, and that was completely fine. It arrived, I quickly did the spread, and then obviously life happened, so I didn't get to edit it and upload it and everything. So they've all got theirs up now, so go check them out. If you go onto the DashofSunDesigns Instagram, it will link the PR team, and you can go through their accounts and see their posts on Instagram, and if they have YouTube channels, their videos. They were gorgeous, all turned out gorgeous, and I think this kit is just so stunning that everybody spread that uses it will turn out amazing. So yeah, Chelsea is very talented and lovely, and actually the day I'm filming this, voice overing, that's not a thing, recording the voiceover, there are new releases tonight, 12 PM CST, 3 PM EST, I want to say, 8 PM UK time. So she does have, I believe, 3 new kits, maybe more, coming tonight, which I love them all. Oh, sorry, Adam coughing there. They're gorgeous. So remember to check those out. But yeah, so I guess I'll play a bit of music. I've talked a lot more during the beginning of this than I normally do, but I will play a little bit of music, so you don't have to listen to me ramble on for the next minute. But yeah, so enjoy that, and I'll speak to you in a bit. hello again. So I'll quickly talk you through the sidebar. So in the sidebar I marked what I was currently reading, which I believe was, I think it might have been Forever Wild by K.A. Tucker, or it could have been Dash and Lily's Guided Dares, or whatever it was called. I'm not 100% sure, but I was reading something at this point. And yes, so I marked that with the Coffee Monsters Co. character thing, which I usually use, and then I use little Harriet Wright designs. That's the scalloped foiled box to mark. I'm not sure what, but it is there for a reason. And then the little half snowflake at the top, I believe, is from the Pretty Pink Co. So going on to Monday, I use this 11 Days Until Christmas script from Letters to Apollo, and I also use a little snowflake deco, which was from the Planning Roses Advent last year. Well, 2 years ago now, I guess. It's 2019. So yeah, then I use this little flat lay thing that's got like cookies and hot chocolate and milk and stuff on it, which is from the Paper Muse Crafts, and that is to mark that if you watched my last plan with me, I ordered hot chocolate and cookies for my kids in my tutor group and my staff, and that our sixth form were making, and then they got delivered on this Monday, so that was fun, a little surprise. Funny story, I actually forgot I'd ordered them, and the kids were getting ready for their lesson, they're washing their hands and everything. I was about to leave to go teach my lesson, because I teach English, so although it's special needs school, they're 11 to 19, so we still do, like, they move to their different subjects. So I was getting ready to go to my lesson. I opened the door, my classroom door, and one of my older kids was there with a tray of the cookies and a staff member with the hot chocolates. They were like, "Oh, Saskia, for you?" And I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Oh, God, yeah, I ordered these." So I was like, "Quickly, guys, quickly have a cookie, quickly get the hot chocolate to my staff before I left." So yeah, that was funny. The boy looked at me like, "Did you not remember ordering these?" But scatterbrain. So yeah, that was really cute. Then my kids and I, we were doing Treasure Planet as part of our topic. No, we did Treasure Island as part of our topic with my year 11s. So I let them watch Treasure Planet, the Disney one, because obviously it's the same story, it's just obviously set in space, so we watched that and kind of compared it, which was really fun. Then when I got home, Adam and I decorated our Christmas tree. He just got some new baubles. He got the Winnie the Pooh ones from Disney, which he was super excited about, so we decorated with those. That's a Papershire box there. I also marked that I opened Advent Day 14 with a script from Rose Coloured Days, and then I was really emotional and anxious in the evening. I can't tell you why, but yeah, I was for some reason. Sorry, I had to pause a second there because Adam was being so loud in the kitchen and I didn't want all that background noise. I'm the sort of person I don't like having, I find it difficult to listen to someone talking if there's background noise, so I apologise. Hopefully it won't be as loud now. I think he's finished most of the cooking. But yeah, so on Tuesday I marked that it was $2 Tuesday. I also marked how many days to Christmas. I'm going to do that every day with the snowflake from Planning Roses and the Letters to Apollo script, so just take that from now. So yeah, I marked it was $2 Tuesday. There was a massive $2 Tuesday release with Sadie stickers. You can use the code Saskia20 to save and mention me in the notes to seller to get my freebie. But yes, I marked that with a $2 Make Me Holler script from Letters to Apollo. Then with my year 10 group, we did lots of, sorry, that was my email. I can't catch a break today. Sorry, I've lost train of thought. Year 10, we did some Christmas activities this day. Working in special needs, we don't tend to talk about Christmas stuff till like the last few days of term. And we were finishing on the Thursday. So the Tuesday I started doing some things with them, just because it can be a trigger for some of our kids, not being at school, not having that routine, and Christmas is just a time that sometimes triggers them all. So yeah, this day we did some Christmas activities and started winding down for the holidays, and they really enjoyed that. So I marked that with that snowflake label from Sadie stickers. Then we watched Christmas Chronicles 2 with my tutor group. We'd watched a bit of Christmas Chronicles each day a few weeks before, and then we started Christmas Chronicles 2 that day. I also gave the kids the cards. I like to write every single one of my students a card, even though I teach 56 across the school. I just think it's nice, and I give them a little thank you for being great this term, well done. Just nice. And then I popped to Asda in the evening for last minute Christmas presents for my staff team and for my family and things. We'll get to why I didn't get into my family in the end in a few days in this spread. I'll try and contain my emotions. So then Wednesday, I finished the topic films with my kids before Christmas. Obviously being autistic and things, they like to have things finished. So I had to make sure we'd finished watching our topic films before we went home for Christmas. So that was finished and done for them, and then they can start a new topic when they came back. But obviously that didn't happen. Again, we'll talk about that later. So it was also another one of my Year 10's birthdays this day. So I got some individually wrapped biscuits, and we had that and squash for a little treat. I gave one of my best friends at work her presents, and she gave me mine. We always did a little exchange. I also uploaded a picture of one of my spreads to Instagram, so I used that little cross by Towie, $2. It was usually on a $2 Tuesday. It's like a little picture of an Instagram post. It's so cute. I loved that with the mandala from Pretty Pinko, I believe. Then I watched a bit of YouTube, had a bath, and read. Thursday, it was the last day with the children, so that was nice. I carried on finishing topic films with anyone that hadn't. It was 2 of my kids' birthdays this day. Well, one in my tutor group and another one who I have in Year 8, but we were going to be off over the holidays for his birthday, and he was really sad about it, so I said we could celebrate it that day. So I did the same thing that day with them as I did the day before with one of my Year 10s. I gave my tutor group kids their presents. I got them little presents each, so I gave them that, and then it was Christmas dinner. So the kids have Christmas dinner at school as a school meal, and us adults also get it, so we all sit together and have that, which was nice. Obviously we were separated a bit more this year due to COVID, but it was still really fun, and we pulled crackers and we wore our Christmas hats, and it was good fun. So I realise I haven't talked about a lot of the stickers. So the little coffee cup and the balloon are from Fox and Pip, from her Pip Squeak, I think it's called, Doodles sampler sheet, which I love. That Christmas tree label is from Pretty Pinko, and then the candy cane deco I used with the icon from the kit is from Simply Watercolour Co. from a few years ago. I'm just pulling another one in now. The ornaments hanging are also from the Pretty Pinko. Going on to Friday, it was an inset day at school, so it's teacher training day. I had lots of meetings. We had a team quiz that the whole school did a quiz virtually online, but we went to team, so myself and some of my staff did that together. I then also booked my COVID test for Saturday. That was also a disaster. I'll get onto that in a second. This whole week was a bit of a problem, really. But yeah, because I wanted to get tested. We were basically in the UK, we were allowed to travel for 5 days over Christmas, and that was the 23rd, I think, to the 28th or something like that. So Adam and I decided if we were going to go home, we wanted to be tested just to make sure, as we've been working, all through COVID, and a lot of our kids could have it and not know about it and give it to us. We were worried we'd be asymptomatic, and my mum's also epileptic, so I wanted to make sure 100% that I was negative. So we booked a test for that day, so that hopefully by the time we got the results, we'd be able to then go home for Christmas. That didn't happen, sadly, but yeah, we'll talk about that. So then I had a YouTube binge when I got home from work, and Adam and I did our presents with each other because we thought we wouldn't be spending Christmas together, because we don't normally. But then Saturday came around. Saturday was probably one of the hardest days emotionally of the last year or two. So Saturday, went to go get my test. Turned up at the test centre bright and early with my appointment. We drove through the test site, gave over my phone with the barcode and everything on, and the woman scans it and she's like, "Oh, Saskia, this is saying it was booked for yesterday." And I was like, no, I checked it when I booked it. It definitely said Saturday morning, 10:30 or whenever it was. she was like, well, I've scanned it and it's saying for yesterday, even though it's a Saturday on the email, so obviously there'd been a malfunction or a problem or whatever. She was like, no worries, just rebook now for today because, you know, we've got space, there's no one else here, and then it should be fine, just drive back round and try again. So we pull up, try to do it, they're saying there's no appointments all day here. So I'm starting to panic, thinking, oh God, I need to get my test now or I won't get the results soon enough to go home for Christmas to see my family, you know, if I'm negative. So I was starting to panic and spiral and get all upset. Adam's like, it's fine, we'll try. Tried, it wouldn't work, we couldn't get in. So the woman said keep refreshing because maybe some will come up later in the day. So we carried on driving to my best friend Greg's house. He lives about another 15 minutes from where the test centre was. So we were going to drop each other's presents around. So I was going to put them on his doorstep, ring the bell, walk away. He was going to take them, put mine down, walk away, and I was going to take his. So social distance handover, basically. So I did that, had a bit of a cry to him about everything. We were sad we couldn't hug each other, but, you know, there's COVID, we don't want to risk it. So, yeah, so we did that. I then rang my mum, explained. She was like, you know what, I know you're careful, I don't mind you coming home, you know, without getting tested. And I was like, no, I need to do this for my own. I was just panicked that if I didn't get tested and then I did have it and then I gave it to her and something happened, I'd blame myself. And so I needed that reassurance. So on the way home, we grabbed McDonald's, to try and perk me up a little bit, and I watched Gilmore Girls while I was upset at home. Then I managed to finally rebook my COVID test for that afternoon. So all was fine. The narrator here would say, so she thought, but all would not be fine. So we went back a few hours later, went and got my test done, all dandy, sailed through, perfect. Got home. Boris, our Prime Minister, was announcing a thing at, I think it was 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock rolls around, we turn on the TV. Basically, Christmas was cancelled. We were in full lockdown for Christmas now, you weren't allowed to travel anywhere. And the only day you were allowed to travel was Christmas Day. Now, the problem we have is Adam's family live up north, about a 4-hour drive. My mum and my grandparents live about 2 hours away. So we wouldn't really be able to do that because that's like a 4-hour round trip, and then going up there to come back in one day, that's 8 hours of travelling. It just wasn't feasible. So we either had to make the quick choice of, were we going to leave that night before midnight when the restrictions came into place to travel up and be with his family, because basically then my mum went into tier 4, which meant I couldn't travel to her, no one could go in or out. I'm trying to get through this quickly so I can finish this plan with me. But yeah, so that was a bit of a disaster. So we ended up deciding, no, we were just going to spend Christmas together. So it was sad. I love Adam, but I was prepared to be going home to see my family, and obviously now that wasn't happening. It took me a while to adjust to that. I'm grateful for him and I'm glad I've got him, but it was tough, and I know it was tough for him as well. So I spent that night pretty much with my mum crying down the phone, me crying to her that we couldn't be together, and I didn't know when I was going to see her again. And I still haven't seen her, so yeah. So then we realised we had no food for Christmas, no Christmas dinner, nothing. So we panic ran to Asda, spent £100 on food, so that was also stressful. Then Sunday I got a call to say one of my colleagues had tested positive for COVID and I would probably have to isolate. So in a way, good job I didn't go home anyway. Got my result back, I was negative. That was fine, but obviously now it was pretty pointless because I wouldn't be leaving the house anyway, and I wouldn't have been done unless I was going home. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for listening. There is now a black screen because I know that was a long story, but I do appreciate you sticking by. If you want to know any of the other stickers that I didn't mention, please let me know, and I will reply to you in the comments or over on Instagram or whatever. But yes, thank you very much. Sorry, this was such a, excuse my language, shit show of a week for me in terms of this spread, and I am sorry again for everything, for taking a while to get this up, but thank you for your support and everything with the death in Adam's family. We really do appreciate it. Annie was one of the most wonderful people, and so I hope she rests in peace. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you like this video, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you soon. Bye.